So the common shtick for VTubers is that they'll have like a lore, basically some theatrics, something to like, what's it called? Basically a story about their model, some narrative that's, I guess, kind of cringy or cool, how you want to see it. It's basically just a creative way to explain who you are as, in terms of in terms of like what your shtick is as a VTuber. And for me personally, it's a very depressing story. So if you want to hear it, then I'll tell you about it. Otherwise, it's something I wouldn't tell someone who suffers from depression. And it's also based on actual story, like an event that I personally witnessed. So yeah, if you're still interested, let me know. Kinda. You kinda wanna know? Okay, so basically when I wanted to start getting into streaming or VTubing, right? I'm trying to think of like, what do I want to be branded as? I chose a skeleton because, one, it's something that's like not common among the VTubers or streamers, because usually it's like generic cat girls or dog dudes, some sort of like hyper anime, you know, like hyper anime like model, right? Me, I wanted to do something a bit different, so I went with a skeleton. And I've always been fascinated with bones, archaeology, and just dark, edgy things as a whole. So I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna do a skeleton. I ain't doing no fucking femboy twink shit. So that's how the model came to be. And I wanted to do a design. For real, LOL, I've never seen a VTuber that's not a dog. I know, right? Like, it's so generic. Like no hate. It's just, I wanted to do something that was different, even if it was gonna hurt my viewership or any potential of growth. I don't care about the numbers. I really don't. But, yeah, for the design, I kind of wanted to do something that was, like, I guess, similar to what I would wear on a usual day. What I always wear. So like the gray beanie, I wear that. I wear it all the time, even during the summer. A black T-shirt because most of my clothes are black, and I kind of wanted to do. And you see this veiny heart design on the shirt. It's just something that kind of like spoke to me because I like contrast. Like, you see a skeleton, it's like dead and decayed, there's like nothing left to it, it's a husk. Whereas you see this heart here, it's kind of like, it's a sign of life, fleeting life, you know, it's almost poetic. So that's basically how I came up with the design. And then I'm like, okay, I need like background story, a lore. So what ultimately came to the lore was, like I said earlier, when I started VTubing, I was in a bit of a mind state where I felt like I was getting too old to do the things I've always wanted to do when I was younger, but, you know, responsibility comes first. So it was a bit of a mental distraught. Of course, I never attempted suicide like I did in the story or in my lore. It's just theatrics. So yeah, there's that. But where the train thing comes in, though, like being hit by a train, it was a bit of a meme for a while with me and some friends where it's like, oh, I got hit by a train, duh. But in reality, though, one day I was on my way to work and I was on the platform waiting for my train to go to work. I see this dude, he's like only a few feet away from me. He's looking at the track, like contemplating life, kind of looking at, you know? And the train was literally like 10 seconds away from coming to the platform, not even. So dude gets down onto the track. He just stands there waiting for the train to come. And naturally, no one can really take him out because, like, what if they fall into a track, you know? What if they get hurt as well? So everyone's just watching this dude as he stands there. The train shows up, and, like, it's, like, seconds away from coming, so they can't just stop the train, right? So he got smushed. And I saw that shit. That was fucked up, man. And, like, you have to be in a really dark place to even consider doing that in broad daylight. Like, you don't care who's watching. You just do it because you're fed up or sad, you know? And that's... I never knew this person. I know, right? So, you know, I don't know this person. I don't know why they did what they did, but they did it, you know? So, it's like, I gotta pay respect. I've probably been there before, too, myself, where, you know, you're just considering everything. But to, like, just have no hesitation do that. And, like, the thing is, there was still a good 10 seconds, I would say, before the train showed up. Poor dude, yeah. So, he's literally looking at death, you know? Like, he's seeing... He knows what's gonna happen. And he's literally looking at it, waiting for it to happen. So that's where the whole hit by a train thing comes in. And that's where the whole... Moving forward, for the whole reincarnation thing. So, I'm a huge Donkey fan. Donkey is probably one of my greatest inspirations for making content or streaming, because he was just a funny dude. I think he was really clever. Whether he was playing League or whatever video game, his videos were just gold, dude. They're fucking gold. And Bagul is like some random term he used for whatever reason, I forget, but I found it fucking hilarious. So I decided to name like this immortal god that like gave me another chance as Bagul, because fuck it, I'm taking it. And I'm a major weeb, so the whole genre of isekai is something I like to clown on, but at the same time, though, I think it could make for good lore. I'd puke everywhere. What? But yeah, that's basically the whole elaboration on the lore and my bio. You know, giving it another chance, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna give you another chance, but you're gonna be an ugly abomination. And if you want your flesh back, you're gonna have to, like, get me followers. I'm like, bet. And yeah, here I am now, trying to get followers. If I see some dude get ran over by a train, I'd pass out. Dude, I was mortified. I wasn't, like, shaking or anything. I was just like, damn, you know? Just, damn. It's scary shit, dude. It really is, man. How people... Like, no one talks about this either. No one checks in on, like people they care about, or apparently care about, you know? I'm probably also guilty of this, but, you know, everyone's just, like, wrapped up in their own life. It's fair, you know, I mean, we have our responsibilities and shit, but, like, it's still good to, like, check in on people. You know, I'm pretty sure that guy needed someone to, like, just talk to him. Like, you don't have to, like, magically solve whatever problem they have, but it's, like, it's good to show consideration. Yeah. I probably shouldn't be laughing, but that's basically it, man. That's basically it. Yeah. Can't even do that. Yeah, like, it is what it is sometimes, you know? I forgot what I was gonna say now. Forgive me, I'm trying to think.